How's it going, everyone? This is Frank Cavone.
I'm Doug Quimby.
And we are Kinda Live.
Kinda Livin.
And this is the Mirth Films podcast, and we're here with Greg Marek of Formula 5 and Festival Organizer and Lake George Steamboat Company's Luke Dow. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Nice.
Awesome.
We're doing nice. We're doing real nice.
That's good.
We're wet, Frank, because you spilled coffee all over us.
So
but, what the fuck?
About a minute ago,
Right?
we had a little accident. My black coffee was hiding behind our movie board clapper, and I decided to pull it out, and didn't really think of the consequences of that thing falling. And I just got...
That's okay, Frank.
I got
That's okay,
Luke
Frank.
Dow
You
a
have
little
two
wet.
disgruntled hosts now, so... Are we allowed to swear?
We are allowed to
I'm fucking
swear it
wet.
up, man. These guys are
My
wet.
haunch is all wet.
And so this episode, we're going to be talking about the 2019 Rock the Dock Music Festival held at the Lake George Steamboat Company July 13th, correct?
12th,
July
Friday.
12th, I apologize.
13th of last year. That's okay.
And so they have a stacked lineup. And so who do we got on the lineup this year, guys?
Kicking off with West End Blend. Then you transition into a little bit of JT Maple and his six-piece band and surprise guest. Then you got Eastbound Jesus rocking the main stage. Mike Powell will be filling in after them on the smaller stage. Then Magic Beans all the way out from Colorado. A little more Mike Powell to raise it up for the main act.
Us.
These
The
guys.
old
And then
Formula.
these guys, Formula 5,
You know.
host band, and the music, the music never stops. So make sure to head over to King Neptune's for a late night set from Swimmer.
Swimmer. Good buddies of ours from Burlington.
Freaking
really,
awesome.
Really excited to have them come down. So we played with them a bunch of... We played with all these guys. JT and I went to high school together.
Yes.
Magic Beans are good friends from Colorado. They are really great. Really excited that they got to come out. Eastbound Jesus, we've known them for years and years. Played with them through Greg Bell. So West End Bland from Hartford played with them. They actually played with us at Putnam Dead months back. So yeah, all good friends, all good family. We're keeping it, close to who our good buddies are. So we're really excited for this lineup for sure.
Yeah,
it is stacked, like you said.
It's an exciting lineup, and over the past 3 years, the progression's there.
Well,
It's
yeah,
been
and that's
awesome.
and that comes from literally time. You meet more people, you become better friends with and you move on. And I think it's a very diverse lineup. You have all different kinds of music here, something for everybody's tastes,
Totally.
and all of them are very palatable, which will appease a wider range of ears. So everybody's gonna love all this music, which is great. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, just the fact of just the Lake George Steamboat Company, if you guys don't know it, if you've ever been to Lake George, the Minnehaha, Lake George, the Lactu, St. Sacrament, Mohegan, awesome boats. And the cool thing about this festival is that the boats stop for the day. You got a U shape right around the property and the perimeter of where the stage is, so you can actually go on all three boats and view the concert from there, or just even if you want to dance, you can obviously watch right in front of the stage.
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
neat
cool.
setup, right? I mean,
Unique.
When Luke came with that idea several years ago, I was kind of floored. And I believe it started with your father. About having the boats as a grandstand kind of idea, which is, I mean, it's wonderful, and it's so unique. I can't think of another venue that does something like that.
Yeah.
Just where we are, and we're just so lucky to have this venue and this wonderful family and friends to be able to put this all on with. So it's pretty magical all the way around.
Absolutely. And now, Luke, where did the idea come from? When was this something you guys been trying to do for a couple of years, or?
Well, my dad originally had the idea just way back in the day. He was always telling me, I'd love to do this, I'd love to do this. And he really wanted Willie Nelson. He's like, man, it'd be great if we get like a big band like Willie down here and just have all, I tried reaching out to Willie's people, they never got back to me. And but that was I think he was just going to have Willie just play on the pavement. And then somehow, I don't know how I did, but I found out what it would have taken to get Willie.
Yeah.
And
couple hundred K, probably.
About actually 80 grand.
Wow.
And,
Which is
3
steep.
pounds.
That's a good.
We
That's
do
a
it
good
for about a
paycheck
tenth
right
of
there.
that. So
Yeah, 80 grand and 3 pounds of weed. And I'm just like, man, weed, that's not even in the budget.
Nope.
No way could we afford Willie. And I got some friends out in Colorado. They can't even grow 3 pounds that quickly. And there's no way I could satisfy Willie with all his needs.
right.
So it was for our 200th festival. Dad kind of gave us a blank check and just said, hey, let's just have some fun. And I figured, well, we're celebrating 200 years. This is a kind of, it's a free festival.
Yeah.
We're giving back to the community. I was like, who else better to represent this festival on this lake, literally right on the lake, other than Lake George's own Formula 5 and this bastard right here.
Yeah. And, Luke and I have been friends for a long time, and it's you grow, you graduate high school, and you grow closer to certain groups of people.
Totally.
The two of us have definitely done that, I would say. And you call on who you know, and through my the last chunk of years with the bands, I'm definitely the one to call to figure out how to put on a show.
Okay.
So, that's I know who to call and who to do this, do that. So it was pretty much, I really didn't have to do much. I just answered some questions, gave some phone numbers out, and it all kind of came together. Everyone wanted to help. Roger and his wife Christine from High Peak Sound. All the vendors are very excited to sell their foods, to sell their or the food trucks are very excited, and so are our vendors, who are several of them are local friends, and stuff like that. So everyone, it's just a great opportunity for a great group of friends to kind of extend out and help. You, boat, dog, we're all getting in on it, and it's pretty great. We're just lucky, we're just lucky in a lot.
Definitely.
Of ways, so.
Yeah, and this is something we always talk about on this podcast is the community in Lake George, New York. At least with just, I don't know, maybe the generation over the past 10 years up until maybe like 2014, we're all close.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows each other. Yeah, it's
music.
one
It's live music.
Four guys who
together.
brought us all together.
That and the extension of the idea of live music. It's a really pretty magical thing, And here it is, wrapping it all together.
Exactly.
So
yes.
And being a small school, 80 kids in a graduating class. Everyone 3-4 years younger. Everyone a couple years young. And so it's a bigger family.
But
it's a wide range of.
Our school was a little bit different. I mean, I can't really speak to. I know the seniors when we were in 9th grade, they clicky. There wasn't everyone had their groups.
Right.
Everyone had groups of friends, and the jocks kind of all hang out with each other.
Yeah.
But there was none of that you're a nerd. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, it was all widely accepted. There were groups, there were pockets.
There were pockets.
Yeah.
But if you're having a party and someone showed up who's not in that pocket, it's like, you drink?
You're welcome.
Yeah, come on in.
You're absolutely.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And that creates a greater
greater
whatever.
blanket,
Exactly.
of acceptance, So we're all really lucky to, be able to extend that out in a lot of ways. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you guys just make sure to put on the calendar July 12th, Lake George Steamboat Company, right on what's the
Road?
Beach Road. Jeez.
At the Steel
Come on,
Pier.
it's not like I haven't went there.
On the pier.
On the pier, yeah.
On the pier.
And that's going to be freaking awesome. And we'll be there covering it. And so make sure to stay tuned. Mirth-films.com, all of our latest
Turn your head around, show me what
original
you're wearing.
content. What's that?
Turn your head around. Show me what you're wearing. Man.
Okay, so I got a couple of googly eyes.
Yeah, but he also repping 4-5.
Repping the F5 jams, of course, too.
What would be the
What
would be the F5?
F5 gang sign? I don't know.
That looks all right.
That looks pretty good. Yeah.
Try it.
I'm not.
No, or is it this?
Let's
Is
see
it? Is it? What do we at? For you all watching,
There
if
you
you'd
go.
like to
F5.
call in with your
That looks way better than what I'm doing. It looks like I'm doing
well, no, you got to do it like they're reading it, so it'd be F on the F on,
Okay.
F
yeah,
on
yeah.
your right.
So guys, if you can read this, am I doing?
No,
it
there
right?
it is. There-
I'm
is
obviously
that it?
not. It's
And then F5. No, backwards hand. Show the back of the hand. Show the back of the hand.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right?
I think we got it.
F5. Let's see here.
We're actually a gang now. We're gonna come.
We are.
Yeah, we're gonna come
Yeah,
out
we
now.
F5
Coming to a
jams
town near
gang.
you.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Fucking you
Yeah,
up.
no. Yeah, that looks horrible.
So, but
We'll
yeah.
figure that out. For all you watching at home, feel free to come up with your own F5 gang signs and send them into f5gangsigns.com. We'll be reviewing them. We'll be putting a poll out later this week. Thank
Domain coming very soon.
you. Yes. Call GoDaddy right now.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Also, just now that we're on the plug part of this, we just want to plug our website, mirth-films.com. Head there for all the latest news, concert reviews,
Mirth Films,
and just to watch Greg throw up some gang signs.
Just throw gang signs all over
Be
there.
sure to check out our Etsy store for we got new shirts.
We got brand new
now.
T-shirts that we were giving away for free.
What's
for
the back?
Disc Jam.
Anything on the back?
Nothing
No,
on the
nice and
back.
fresh, nice and
Blank
simple.
back.
But
You gotta keep it
Simple
simple.
Mirth film.
just a little Mirth films on the tail. I
Little
love that.
Mirth film,
I'm gonna need one of those.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
right now because my shirt's soaked, Frankie.
All right, so
now.
I guess we're gonna watch Greg change quick. You wanna
Sounds
go?
great.
Go
No,
out
all
to
the shirts are in your trunk.
They're in my trunk.
No, all right, no.
So it looks like you're gonna have to stop.
I'll go out for a smoke in about 10-15 and I'll go get it.
Perfect.
Ransack the car.
Yeah. So and then head to our Etsy store. $20. You can get that, and then just the original Mirth Films T-shirt. And all the money that we get from these shirts goes right back in, so that we can keep on providing some great content and keep doing this podcast because it's a lot of fun.
Etsy/MILF Firms.
Milf Firms. Definitely
Milf
Milf
Firms?
Firms. Yeah. Why not?
Mirth Films. Dude, say it. You say it. You say it. Say Mirth Films 5 times fast.
Mirth Films. Mirth Films. Mirth Films. Mirth Films. Mirth
Yeah,
Films.
MILF Firms, exactly.
Milf Firms.
I wonder if you actually went to Mill Firms. What's on,
Let's
look
check it
that
out.
up.
Let's look up. Go ahead if you're watching at home. Look up MILF Firms.
Look it up, and you can always
What does that
Let us-
do?
let-
What's that do? What's that do? Are you firm? Are you the MILF? Who knows?
let us know because we do have a top
looking
chat
this up
that
right
you
now?
can actually
pull it
that
up.
you can actually talk about.
Wow, look at those yabos.
So we got some people talking to us,
Looks it
and
up, just
Dylan
like
McKenzie,
fucking
the fifth man of the
up, Dylan?
podcast. Yeah, I see you're watching. Thank you. Deanna Bushy, just say no to Dave. Say no to Dave.
Just saying no
I don't know
to
if you
Dave.
guys saw these signs all around Lake George during American.
Dave's pretty much.
So who's Dave? Do you guys know Dave?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about this.
I thought you were talking about Dave Matthews Band because he's playing the same day as Rock the Dock.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
what is that?
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm going to the next
so
night.
sick and
I'm
tired
going to
of
the
it.
next time. I'm gonna get hammered drunk and have a nice talk with my friend David Matthews backstage about booking the same night as us. So
Good.
Yeah, come on.
we'll probably get him to just play with
What's
us. and
that
shit.
all about? Yeah,
You know, some
I
people
mean,
will
good,
be like,
good,
they'll get like
good,
nights for
Yeah,
Early
they'll
me
get
and,
set.
both nights.
David and Carter are
And
gonna
then
sit
when
down
you
have a
come
nice
to
little
Rock Dock, it's
chatty.
like, you want to listen to Dave for 2 nights in a row?
Come
Bros, what the
on.
fuck?
Switch
Come
it up
on.
a little bit.
Can we get that like at the?
Yeah.
Can I put that up on?
Oh,
the Facebook?
absolutely.
That'd be great.
Absolutely, yeah. And let's see what else we got here. Dylan McKenzie, say same day as a meme-tastic band.
Frankie
Yeah, we're
said
gonna
my
let that
reading.
go.
I
We're gonna-
can't
we're gonna-
read.
yeah.
Max O'Connell, my MILF is a firm.
You know what? Max? That's enough. Honestly,
Yeah.
your antics are great. Yeah, cut it.
No, I'm liking it.
I like
he's-
Max.
He's
I like Max a whole
you know
lot.
he's proud of what he's got,
Yeah,
and I appreciate that. If you got it, flaunt it.
exactly,
Maxwell.
right?
All right.
Yeah,
What's up
fellow
next here on the old sketch?
fellow fan.
else
So
we got?
next, let's see what we got here to talk about. Let's
Not
just
talking about the first one because I've answered that 1,000 fucking times.
so let's
Which
talk
one's that
about the
first
first one. So, okay, let's just. How did you get into just like playing music in general? Like, well, I guess you can
I
ask
mean,
the stereotypical.
I don't want to sound cliche. My dad's dad was a drummer in a big band
Okay.
back in like the 50s. I have his actual Ludwig kit from the 1951 Ludwig.
Oh, no way,
It's,
okay.
it's beautiful. That's like my retirement fund, you know. So yeah, he played a big band up in Whitehall. He was band director, all that kind of stuff. So that kind of ran through the family. And then my uncle on my mother's side was a drummer in my mom's Canadian actually, and she was a resident alien until she was like 55. Yeah. So her brother was in a Canadian hairball band, if you will, kind of like Motley Crue kind of
Really?
thing. Yeah, he was a drummer for that, and they were like huge in Canada. They didn't actually ever come to the States because of like legal reasons and shit. But like, yeah, so it's kind of in my blood. And so when I was about 2 or 3, I'm banging pots and pans, Fisher Price set, blah blah blah. Kind of spoon fed, and then went to high school. No real lessons. Never really took any lessons.
Now, my first encounter with you, you didn't know me at the time, but
Do we
I
really
just
need
moved.
to talk about this, Frank?
Well, no, I
How old
just.
are you now? 25.
I'm gonna be 26 in 2 days. And
Happy early
Jesus
birthday,
Christ.
by the way.
And this is a
Thank
perfect
you.
example of what we were talking about earlier. Lake George Small School. I'm 30, 25. And
he's
we're boys.
2 years
23.
younger. Yeah, 23.
I gotta go
23.
home.
Yeah, and
You're
and the
10
thing
years
was,
older than Doug.
He was hanging out with
You
senior.
look 10 years older.
Doug was hanging.
Where those bag
Where
of
they
dicks?
go?
Those bag of dicks.
Oh, the bags and decks. There you go. You guys see a little wooden
So
penis?
at this jam, some
Some
guy was handing out.
Yeah,
little
this has
mini
been going on for a
bags.
while. The bag of dicks
Has
thing.
it?
Yeah.
We're just new to this.
I'm pretty sure it's a disc jam thing, but I've been seeing bags of dicks
Oh,
on
because Dick Jam.
Oh.
Is that what it's?
No, I think it's
Maybe. I
like,
have
yo,
no
you're
idea.
acting like eat this bag of dicks.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I really not. You know what? I think there's a lot of different ways you can go with that. Probably Dick Jam.
I like.
Let's go with Dick
If
Jam.
it was Dick Jam, it would have dicks and like probably
Maybe
strawberry jam.
Maybe it started
that would be
off like
so
a big
unappealing.
dick orgy
nope.
festival.
No.
And then like
wrong
they
direction.
added music, and then they're like, "Wow, this music thing's way better than the other one that we had." And then they
Right.
just kept going with the music thing. But
then
like
why
there,
to keep to the
but now
roots?
there's like an Illuminati type group out there. Like, yo, remember your roots.
Don't forget your little
Little penis.
yeah,
Always firm.
always firm, compact.
I could pleasure a woman with this.
Oh man,
Speaking of Dish Jam, you guys played at Dish Jam. That was an amazing set. By
Thank
the
you.
way.
You guys enjoyed it. It was a little nerve wracking. I haven't been that nervous on stage in a while, or like to go on stage. You know, I mean, we've been playing a lot less. We played at the frat house at Union like a month
Yes,
or so ago,
yep.
and before that, you know, it was kind of end of the Colorado run, and you know, kind of like a big. I don't want falling out is not the word because we all love each other very much. It was more like taking the backpack off. You know,
Yeah.
like you're on a hike forever and you got a 100-pound pack. And
Gotta
it was
take
more
a
like,
breather, man.
I was like, oh my God. And like, you know, being able to sleep in your own bed every night and like go to work, pay my bills, be a person, you know, eat real meals, get my head together. And all of us,
Absolutely.
you know, all of us. I mean, anybody who's ever toured knows that the road is mentally abusive. And if you don't have the right, you know, finances and infrastructure in your business to be able to support you through the tough times and the, you know, even the best times, it's you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to handle that, man. You know, we figured out that we broke down in 10 states. That's 20% of the country, man.
really?
No, I'm not talking broke down on the flatbed, dragged out of town, like yeah, and you know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. We tried. We had a great time. You know, and my body is hurting, my mind's hurting, and this, you know, I speak for myself, but this kind of runs, you know, deeper. Matt's gung ho as hell. He's all about it. Woods will play in bands forever, and so will I. I'll play again, you know. But I started this thing back in 2009, and I just kind of called it back in December. You know, I kind of told the guy they had felt it coming. You know, kind of for a while, and I said it, and they were all kind of looking for we were going to talk about, you know, continue on, find another drummer and stuff, and then. We kind of took a break through the holidays, and when we came back in January to do it was like a couple Vermont run, Connecticut run, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, Joe expressed, he was like, yeah, I'm done too. And, you know, we're working guys. We're blue-collar dudes. I do flooring for a living.
Totally.
That's how this happened fucking today. You know, Joe works maintenance at a property. He's a jack of all trades. Woods does everything. You know, Matt does everything. So we're working guys, and, you know, and this was a working man's band, and we worked like men through it. So we had a great time, man. I killed my 20s. We did all of it. And I'm not saying this is done. I love these guys so much. I love the music. I love the songs. It's just had to kind of take control of our own lives again, you know, because you get so far out there where you're just like strung along on this like idea of, you know, success, and it's like it's not how it used to be. You know, the idea of success and what measures success has changed so much over the years that I consider us very successful. We sold out shows in our hometown. We sold out shows in New York City. We sold out shows in Denver, Colorado. You know, the marker for success has changed, and it all depends on what you are happy with. You know, and it was more along the lines of like, could have called it years ago. You know, because I mean, guys, who's going to turn into the arena rock band? Even all of the bands that we are, Twiddle, Dopapod, Pigeons, Turquoise.
Right.
Huge. Red Rocks doing the fucking thing. Like those are the bands. Those guys are amazing. Are you going to put money on them selling out arenas all across the country like Fish? No. I mean, no. I mean,
It's a little oversaturated.
Exactly. And you know, and the kind of Fish kind of gave you that illusion. You know, Fish was like, hey, if you're four dudes who, you know, like to get fucked up and write crazy songs, and if you push hard enough and if you shove your CDs down people's face, you know, and they created this guerrilla marketing kind of idea that a lot of people followed. That's what we followed. That's what a lot of bands have followed. Start in your garage, you start here, you go push, shove it down people's throats on like a ground level that's going to work. And you know, the times changed. That worked for them. And also, they're that good.
Yeah.
They're
You know,
talented.
they're that fucking good.
Yeah, but
You
that
know?
doesn't take away from your talent.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But but you're walking in the footsteps of certain ideas and business plans and rubrics on how to run this show, and it's everything's changing. The DJ's taking over, the one man band's taking over, the uns is taking over, the electronica has taken over in a lot of ways because, if I could DJ, just hop in the van.
Why don't you start?
I'll hop in my Tahoe by myself and just and I'll sit there.
I would pay for
I can
that.
make sick shit, but you know what? I'm also personally technologically challenged. I've never been the technology kid ever. Even still, I'm like, how do I do this on my iPhone? They're like, you're really never knew any of that. So I mean, you see my drum set. I don't have a pad. I'm all organic.
I like that though.
Me too.
That's fucking great.
I like that too.
Yeah,
Frankie.
it's
Thank you.
amazing.
So it's there's so many factors that go into any kind of success nowadays. Any kind, not mine, yours, anybody's. And it's nuts. It was a nutty ride, and I'm really really happy it went the way it did.
And I mean,
And look what we got. We got a fucking killer festival with one of my best friends. Like awesome.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
exactly. Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Killer
Cheers
Festival.
to that.
3,
Everybody, wow, I finished that. really
3
quick.
studio albums,
Cheers.
2 live albums. Thank you.
Cheers to that shit. Like seriously, it's been fucking awesome. So thank everybody for supporting. Honestly, we had a great time.
I mean, I gotta
And
say,
we hope to see you all at Rock the Dock.
Yeah,
2019,
definitely come
July
all
12th.
come to go to Rock the Dock. But also just go and listen to Formula 5 on Spotify. Like,
Go ahead.
I never
Thanks for
really
making me
got-
go down that hole, Frankie.
I'm
you made
sorry.
me get all like
You
real
got
and
it. You
emotional and
let
shit.
yourself
I'm just
go
like
down
eating
there.
up time.
no,
My mom's probably watching. God.
no. Honestly, though, it's like I discovered you guys kind of when I discovered jam bands. Like you guys.
I also shoved it down your face. I mean,
did.
we were
So-
around town.
so-
I mean, we were
so-
doing this, and I was like,
I tell people.
how
this
could you
story
not want to
all
go
the-
see the local? Like, not.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound any kind of way, especially like pretentious or anything like that. But like, we live in a small town.
Yeah.
Kid from a small town starts a band that's actually legitimate and like actually doing well. Why the fuck would we not all hop on board?
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
that made me feel so good. Is people coming to the shows, coming to the Neptune shows. You wanting to take pictures, people wanting to record this, that. And I was like, guys, we'll all do it.
do it.
Friends making art, friends
Yeah.
making posters, friends doing this, friends, like friends starting festivals. Like you think I'd be able to do this without Formula 5 money? No, I owe money for Formula 5. Which is like whatever. But it's just we've been so lucky. We've had
Yeah.
so much support, and how cool.
You guys played
Look
the
at all the
freaking-
places we've not
Played the Palace.
Look at all the places we've gone together.
Yes.
Remember J Peak?
JP.
Like like
That was
dude,
awesome.
we've done so much shit together, and like
It was
this
cool.
wouldn't have happened other than that. And
Totally.
it's been a beautiful thing. We've had a great time.
Yeah,
We've made some
dude.
serious members. You've made a business.
Yes, you guys have like
You
helped
know,
us
it's
out
pretty
so
cool, man.
much.
So I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome to hear,
know?
man.
Well,
Like,
it's awesome
and
to hear.
it's
Look what
good.
we
Like,
did,
it's
man.
a good
Small town
outlook on
kids
it.
making a fucking little bit of wave. Who gives a shit? We'll be able to ride this forever.
I didn't listen. I was gonna say. I like album 1. You can just have that.
I'm having that.
Album 1.
You got what the fuck, Frankie? Fuck that shit, you bitch. Putting this little dick on here.
There you go.
Love
Yeah. So
mine.
album 1, I didn't listen to because I just it came in Generation 2
Album 1.
on
Album 1's fine.
album 2.
No,
so
no,
like
you don't-
first
You
time.
know what you don't need to
first
do
time I
is
ever
listen
heard
to
this.
any of the live albums or any of the recorded studio albums at all. You know why? Because you see us live, Frank. You see us live.
Yes. But I mean, I could always
As a
bump
musician-
Perch Above the Earth.
As a musician.
Wow.
Bleh. Dude.
That's
we haven't played that song forever.
I know. Matt Richards was telling me that. I was like,
I want to
damn.
play that song.
That's one of my favorites.
Well, let's see if I can
Wow.
remember the turnaround. Bow. Better down. Right, dude.
And then sick epic solo.
I
from-
can't
from
remember. I
Joe.
can't remember. Right?
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder what the last time we played that was. I'm gonna say it was
Yeah.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, probably 14.
So Mike
14,
McDonald
15.
area.
Oh yeah,
Era.
no, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's a McDonald's.
Was
for
was
days.
Joe in the band at that point?
Joe?
Bill recorded, but
Joe was always
James.
Joe was always in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe was always in the band. That's when it started.
Okay.
Because I met Bill, met Mike. We were playing with Jamokes from Albany. Yes or no? They were great. Whatever.
Yeah.
But then that all fizzled. We found Joe. We like auditioned guitar players to start a 4-piece rock and roll J band. And Mike's good friend from high school is Joe's older sister.
Oh, okay.
So I auditioned a bunch of people, like, you know, Alex and AJ's good friend Eli from Boston, Saranac Lake, maybe whatever. I mean,
Maybe, I don't know.
dude. There's been what up, Eli? I hope you. Yeah, we were talking about it last week. Whatever. No, it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
And Joe just dropped in our lap, you know, and
Wow.
yeah, oh yeah,
Godsend.
This has been nuts. It's been nuts, man. It's been nuts. It's been a mental trip, dude. It's been a mental fucking trip.
Yeah, it's been sick. But
cheers.
but yeah, so like my first time, I mean, even getting into the jam band scene, you predicted exactly what would happen. I remember I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
I was playing basketball, listening to some So I think it was like I was huge into the song Custard Pie at the time, and like playing basketball, and came up. Hanging out at Pizza Jerk's off hours.
Yeah,
and,
well, that's why I remember
you come
really
rolling up.
meeting you is when you were working at Jerk's and
You
I was
were working
delivering.
there before I started.
I was working there in 2009.
I would just
that was
listen
the
to-
year I really remember because you were like, well, you were the one not giving my fucking tiramisu that I needed to go, and like the fucking all the extra shit. You know
That
what I
was
mean? I
all
was
me.
like, yo,
Yeah.
Frankie, I need a fucking tiramisu. That summer, man, when I worked at Pizza Jerk's, that was the summer Fish played Red Rocks. I got 2 tickets.
2012.
Of 9.
Oh, that was different.
No.
Oh, it was 9. Yes,
Dude,
it was
yeah,
9.
we're getting older.
I
Frankie.
remember you explained to me how much fish tickets were
Dude,
online.
yes.
I was like,
and I
what?
got
this
this is what like started like a
lot.
lot of shit. Like
Yeah.
this run started a lot of shit. I got 2 tickets to all 4 nights of Red Rocks in 2009. I brought my best friend Mike Kirschuan. What up, Mike? And I brought my ex-girlfriend Nikki Peterson, my college girlfriend. Hi, Nikki. You probably won't see this. And the 3 of us drove out. I went all 4. Nikki went Thursday, Saturday. Mike went Friday, Sunday.
Okay.
And back then, there's like it's like side view, stage, amphitheater, flats where the beers are, goes down, big wall, and then there's another like hill behind that. So you could walk up at Red Rocks and watch every show from behind the amphitheater on the hill. And the sound's perfect, the light's perfect, everything's
Wow.
great. Yeah, because dude, natural fucking amphitheater, right? But yeah, that spurred like a lot. You know, like get in the car and cruise the land of the brave and free.
Yes.
You know, like,
Yep.
yeah, that was cool, man. That was sweet.
Good times. And like, but yeah, so you're rolling up one day. I'm just like, get done playing ball and you roll up in Mounds playing from the Rift album, and you're like, you like Zeppelin now? You're gonna like Grateful Dead, and then you're gonna listen to Fish, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
It's like here and then I ripped it from like LimeWire, and I was like, all right, this is some honky tonk. I like it, rock and roll, cool, up
Dude,
my
yeah,
alley,
yeah.
and then
It's rock and roll, and that's why.
and now
I
it's
got in. That's why I
2019,
got
and we're
into
like
it, dude.
fucking.
When I
crazy
got into
about
Fish,
it.
I was like, for me it went Led Zeppelin. Well, like for me it was like 2 years old, in the shower with my dad, old hippie parrots. Listening
they
to
were
the
deadheads?
Beatles. No,
Oh,
no. My parents aren't deadheads. No. My dad's a rocker. My dad's an Allman Brothers fan. That's what it is.
Awesome,
He's
cool.
like
Eat a
Dwayne
peach.
Allman is like the shit. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
thing. He loves Derek. He loves that. He loves rock and roll like me. Like I love and respect the Dad, but it never hit me like Fish did.
Right.
And like I'm a Humphreys fan too, dude.
Of course,
Like, I'm a Motley
yeah.
fucking Crew fan. Like
Hell yeah.
little feel good, all right. Like I like heavy. I'm a Led Zeppelin fan. That's what really got
Rock
me
and
going.
roll, yeah.
I remember like sitting down when I was in like 8th grade when I first got my my real drum set and like sitting down. And I had like this black light in the studio. You guys all been in the studio where we practice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
A long time ago, probably. But I'd be in there and I'd be like 13, 14 years old. I had my drum set and I'd have like the headphones on and I'd have the speakers and I figured out how to get my Walkman to go split to my speakers and the headphones. And I was like,
Okay.
this is crazy. So I'd be blasting Led Zeppelin, lights off, black light on. Like I'd sit there for the whole 3-minute and 50-second intro of Stairway to Heaven and then do the brat dun dun dun. And
Yes.
there's a bustle in your head, and and like that's how it all started for me. And I was like,
Wow.
this is, and that's when the studio started, and like all that, and like it was just, dude, it's just been rolling, and
So if you head to Formula 5's YouTube channel just to see what their studio looks like, but basically you pinned up
I do flooring. My parents
your
used to own
parents do flooring.
a carpet store, so I was playing the drums in the basement and of our house, and I was like, this is too loud. This is too loud. I'm starting to smoke pot. I want a place to smoke pot, and so We had this we have this outbuilding that actually we bought the house when I was like 5 years old.
Okay.
This guy used to like do boat top repair. You know,
Yeah.
he'd pull boats in, and like the canvas covers would go on boats, and they go all fucked up, and he would like pull the boat in and fix it. So half of it is like, it's a 32 by like 32 cinder block building. Half of it is tall garage, and the other half of it was like where he did his business. So I had all these samples from Marek's Carpet and Flooring, and I went in there and I took the stapler and I literally just tacked them all over the walls everywhere. And you go in there now and it's like acoustic
Dead
sound. I can play my
silent. It's really
drums
nice.
as hard as I want. All four of us play full bore, and it doesn't hurt your ears.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, probably not a great idea,
Yeah.
but that building is a huge part of our success. You know,
Really?
Oh my God, yes.
Has there been any songs you've written out of that building?
All of them. What do you mean all of them? Like every
Okay.
song was, every practice we've ever had was in there.
Of course.
People would come up with ideas, and this Matt had like a plethora of songs that he was just like, "Bah," that he either wrote or had or like brought right to the table for us. But like, yeah, Joe would take things home, and he would come and work them through, and yeah, everything was done there, everything. Yeah,
Now
those
what-
walls are like fucking caked with stories, you know.
Yeah, and
sure.
you know what I respect most about you guys is that, like, for a while I was working at this place prior to me leaving my job, and I would see Bill Shattuck at the same pizza shop every single time. It made me so
Frankie,
happy.
Bill Shattuck, hands down, without a doubt, no discussion, is the most unique, amazing, influential, heartfelt, empathetic, charismatic, characteristic guy you've ever met in your entire life. That guy is a goddamn all-star from fucking sun up to sundown. He's an
It's awesome, and but like you guys all kind of stayed.
Oh my God.
You guys all stayed close.
Oh, you want me to turn it
We
down
say,
for you, Buttercup?
yes and no.
And like they come out to support you guys, even though like, you know, they're not in the band anymore. And I'm sure.
Child, Alina, his beautiful, beautiful daughter, and you know, he's got a son now too. And yeah, that's why, you know, Bill had to do that and set it down. And then it was a year or so later, and Mike had to do the same thing. Mike's got Hudson, him and his beautiful wife Amy live in Clifton Park.
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
like I don't call either of them as much as I should. I'm sorry, Mike, Bill, I love you both very much, but it's just different, you know. And they know that, they know that I'm Gregging out. You know,
yeah.
but dude,
It
is
man.
crazy, Frank. You bring this up, and I'm like, sometimes I'll just be sitting at home watching Seinfeld before I go to bed, and I'm like, yo, it's nuts. And like, there's even more like people who have like, I'll look out after a show, I'll see two people talking. I'm like, how the hell do the two of you know each other? I'm like, oh, we've known each other forever. I know. I met this kid in the Hollow in 2013.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why are you? Not to get like, you know, personal or deep or anything like that, but like Joe's best friend from high school, Kevin Nugent. Nugent,
Which is a song.
Nugent, yeah.
Yes.
And dude, yeah, that exactly that. But plus, you know, he met a girl from our hometown, Lisa Muller. Her and her younger sister and I are good friends, and Lisa, we're all great friends. And they met each other, and they have two beautiful kids. Also, they would have never met if this wasn't for Formula 5. Like, it's crazy, the connections, the friendships, the loves, the kids, the families, the parental love that goes on. You know, like it's just been happy. It's just been all fucking happy. What a great way for us to all fucking spend some time.
Absolutely.
You know, like we killed it.
Every show you go to, it's like it's a
Goddamn
fucking
reunion.
It's a reunion, yes.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah,
huh?
and it's the coolest because
I'm just super happy you guys all were around.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it. Like it could have gone just like this, but you know, people could have been like, this sucks.
yeah.
You
But
know?
I mean,
So,
but hey, like
I'm happy no matter what.
life
man.
happens.
It's pretty sweet. It's a
And
pretty
if
sweet
you
thing.
seriously like even like really into like video production or just somebody maxing themselves out on working 60 hours a week, you're gonna burn yourself out, and you got to give yourself a break. And with what you guys are doing with the demand, it's people gotta understand, like, recharge the batteries, see what's right.
You don't get paid like you used to, man.
Okay.
You don't get paid like
Okay.
you used to. If we were making fucking $2-3 grand a gig, it'd be different. Because then you can sleep in a hotel every night. You can have a nice bus that's not going to break down. You can have a fucking driver. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like when you're doing everything yourself and your whole band is
DIY,
you know, it's tough, but that's okay.
and the focus
happy.
changes at that point. too.
That perfect point. The focus the entire time was getting gig to gig. How are we going to eat? It wasn't the music. You know, we're getting up on stage and playing, and we're a jam band, and we were good.
Yeah.
And we always played really well because we had so much stress and anxiety. It was like, okay, let's let it out. Rah, 45-hour jam, hour and 10-minute jam. You know, we're not boasting about that. We never boasted about that. You know, go look on the archives. You'll see the fucking yams. We know. We know what happened out there.
We all do.
We know what happened out there.
And
We know
and
what
if you want to know what happened out
Sorry.
there, just
go
go
to f5jams.com.
f5jams.com, July 12th, Rock the Dock Music Festival.
Yeah,
Lake
that's
George,
going
New
to be
York.
fun. We're going to have a big fat set. We're going to have some friends. We're going to have some family. We're going to fucking have a hometown throwdown.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Always
get
a good
Luke hammered
time.
so he can't do anything he needs to do.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. He's
If you
gonna
see
embarrass
if you
himself.
see Luke, buy him a shot. If you guys serve liquor, which I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
brewskis.
Beers.
Yeah.
You guys had some craft beers there. Who'd you have? Who are you? Is there
Yeah,
anybody returning or?
Can we flip this around a little bit? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Luke, why don't you tell us a little bit about Rock the Dock? July 12th at the Lake George Steamboat Company. We've got vendors, we've got merchants, we've got all kinds of different things. Why don't you start us off with a list here? Who do we have vending? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Well, for food trucks.
Food
we've
trucks.
got-
I want to know what I'm going to be eating that day.
He likes his food.
I'm a big
Yeah.
food guy.
Well, you're
I'm
gonna-
a big food
He
guy.
li-
You're gonna love it, man. We
You
got
notice how all the-
Cheesy
hold on.
Does It coming back. With those
Really?
mad grilled cheeses.
Cheesy does it.
Cheesy
Yep.
does it.
We got your dudes, Deliciously Different. They're gonna come in with salads.
Oh yeah, Mark and his wife. Those
bread
those
bowl dips,
that-
and lemonades.
those are wonderful people.
Is that the jellies? No. I think
No, that's
one
not
of
the jellies.
I have a good friend, Kirsten from that I went to school with. I think her mother is like
jellies.
one of the jellies.
Wait, what do you mean? The ones that we did? That we had?
No,
Or F5 Jams?
yeah.
Jams?
No, Deliciously Different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Kirsten Jelly.
The Smith.
Yeah.
The Smiths.
Oh, maybe it's the Smith.
Yeah, no,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
That's you know her from Plattsburgh.
Yes,
That
of
is
course.
such a
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
circle. Here's another weird Formula 5 tie-in circle. Years ago, 13, 14, I was building a house on Cleverdale with a small construction company, W.D. Williams.
Okay.
I was like the grunt. I was like the laborer. And then there was the owner who didn't do shit, and the owner's son who was like the foreman. Then we had two carpenters. One of them was Mark Smith, who is deliciously different. I mean, the dude's
Wow.
amazing builder, psycho, fucking out there hammering, amazing carpenter, fucking touch of an angel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
you know, that's how I met Mark. A hilarious person, loves music, loves everything. So when I was working there, we were working on his house in the middle of winter on Cleverdale, 20 below, middle of February, hammering on siding, you know. And he's like, "What's up with the band?" So I was like feeding him music. I mean, he's a deadhead, he's a fish head. Like we were like friends,
Yeah.
you know. And he's like, "Hi, Mark. I guarantee Mark is gonna watch this. You're awesome. Your wife's awesome. Your whole family's awesome. Literally different. It's awesome." So excited to have
Yeah.
them. Just cool how you meet people, and then like your life molds, their life molds. You mold together. You
It's
make.
freaking amazing.
It's pretty cool.
That's the great thing about this scene. But I guess before we go down another rabbit hole, we have Cheesy Does
Get
It,
your grilled
Deliciously
cheeses.
Different. Who else?
I'm just looking at the clock and I'm like, wow, Greg's been talking for 40 minutes.
I know. I was about to turn this guy. I was like, man, we didn't even need to
here, and you guys
Okay, so piss
could've
first
just
break.
taken off this whole time.
So just to break things up. So if you
You're welcome for your
check
podcast,
out
Frankie.
so Luke Dow, you do you're a photographer, man. And not only you're a photographer, you take some freaking awesome landscapes and like separate
man.
from concert photography, my favorite thing to look at is some landscapes. So
Yeah,
you go
they're-
out. So what do you do? Do you live on the West Coast during the fall? I mean during the winter seasons or?
Yeah, I've done it twice. Gone out to Oregon, just lived there for a few months, saved up a bunch of money, went out there, and just traveled with my dogs around Oregon, Washington. I've gone out to Colorado, helped my buddies. My buddy said, "Yeah, we got this grow going on out here," and I just said, "Well, dude, if I come out there, if I help you with this grow, can you like put me up and stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, that's fine. You help me out with this grow, you know, I'll give you weed and stuff." And I was like, "Dude, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be your best worker. I don't smoke weed, so
he probably loved it.
I'm not. You're gonna be saving all kinds of money, man. I mean, I'm gonna eat you out of house, but no, I went out there and then just traveled around and just taking pictures, and I just love being on the road, man.
Oh yeah.
10, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
I just did this one road trip I actually went and I picked up this eagle statue for the Minnehaha out in northern Idaho. And I went from Idaho down through Utah, Colorado, down to see my family in New Orleans, and then
cool.
up the spine of the Appalachians back home. And when I broke it down, I was doing like 500 miles a day when I was on the road.
My
Jesus,
God.
that's a
And I love it, man. I love it. And I love, it's funny. Everyone goes, whenever you get out of high school and everything, everyone's like, oh, I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to China. I want to go to all these other places. And I'm just like, I went to Eugene, Oregon, and they're like 2 hours away from Crater Lake National Park, one of the most gorgeous natural phenomena in our country. And 2 hours away. And everyone's like, man, I haven't been to Crater Lake since I was like 2. And they're like 50. I was like, what's wrong with you? You got this gorgeous place right near. But no one around here wants to travel here. Everyone wants to go to fucking somewhere else. But there's so much beauty right here in this country.
Right.
You don't have to learn a new language. You don't have to exchange your money. All the power outlets are the same. It's great. It's great.
But it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to go check out the other culture, but you know what?
Oh, I know that. But like, so many people
we live
want
in
to
the
do that.
most beautiful place in
Absolutely.
America, hands
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You can go to the desert, you can go to the West Coast, you can go south, whatever. No, dude, no. Everyone who comes here, this breath. Why do you think Jackson, right, wrote that whole thing about that? Where is that? Is that in the Steamboat Company? There's like this whole essay about. I'm gonna look this up.
Why are you looking this up?
What, you mean Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah, wasn't Jackson.
No. I was like, wait, Jackson Strong?
Wrote
No,
that-
he loves the city. Why would he?
But that there's that whole clip on how
Yeah.
beautiful it is, and so even back then, when we're settling the place, like, whoa, we're just lucky kids, man. We're just lucky.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're just lucky.
No, this is
sure.
a great place to grow up.
I'm gonna go hop in a couple minutes.
You're gonna go?
Hop in the lake?
Why
Yeah,
not?
go for it.
You're crazy,
Pussy.
Probably
man.
cold as hell.
Wait, you haven't hopped in yet?
I haven't
Have you
hopped
been in?
yet.
No,
You've
it's
been in?
June.
I
What?
can barely swim.
I went in like
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
What?
At the lake house.
Get
It
outta
was
here.
brick. Dude, when I went in 3 weeks ago, I dove in and like it's shallow at their house. I dove in and
Yeah.
put my feet on the ground and I was like rigor mortis was like setting in. And I got out immediately. But I felt great. And then last Sunday, I came and hopped in and that was nice. That was like,
Was it?
ooh,
It's-
cold. It was like cold, relax,
I think it's
relax.
like
you're okay.
63 right now.
That's hot as fuck.
No, it's
No, not even.
Yes,
close.
it is, dude.
Not even close.
63 is
Nah,
not
man.
49.
70 is good.
It was
70 is good.
49.
70
It
is
was
comfortable.
49 when I hopped in. The
Yeah,
first
it's
time.
dumb.
No, you gotta go like halfway through July. That's when it's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And into September.
Sandy Bay. Warm.
Into September. That's why. No,
That's
we
bad
got
water.
to go north.
That
You
is
got to
bad.
go north, all the way up to where the bottom's clay and it's teal.
Oh,
it's-
Thai? The water's so much warmer in Thai
Dude.
than it is down
Yeah,
here.
Really?
Baldwin Docks.
Yeah.
Baldwin Docks.
The
Luke
whole-
knows
all the
Baldwin
water
Docks.
flows
Yeah,
north.
Baldwin
so if
Docks.
it's
We're
like,
gonna go jump off the Baldwin
if it's
Docks.
like 75 in the water down here, it's
Wow.
like 80 up there. Even
It's
though
never that hot, though.
the average
It's
depth
never
of the
that
lake
hot.
is way deeper up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I
It's
didn't
not-
know that.
The lake never reaches 75.
What? Yeah, it does.
No way.
Yeah.
When?
We have a little thermometer up off the dock.
What's
in
it going? 2
Ticonderoga.
inches into the water?
Whatever. No, I mean if you want to, the lake never reaches 75. If you go down below 10 foot,
Well, below
you hit that
3 foot.
isotherm. It's fucking freezing down there.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's science.
Science.
Ugh.
So when you're
fucking don't
shooting,
myself.
when you're shooting photos, is there a certain time of day you like to take your pictures? Because some I've noticed, I don't know if it's really early
We're
morning
still talking
or
about Luke's
like.
shit. We haven't.
Yeah, we're still talking about.
I didn't
shit.
talk a goddamn enough this entire time. No.
Yeah, I mean, you talk a couple minutes or so.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Luke is
absolutely.
an amazing photographer.
Fucking
Not gonna
amazing.
look at him,
Yeah.
but like all of his shit I see, I'm like, Jesus, this is fucking great.
Dude, it's great, man, and I
Look
like
up LukeDowPhotography.com.
and it's print quality too. Like
absolutely.
everything I've seen at Cafe Vero is like
Yeah. You guys check it
spot
out.
on, man.
appreciate
Like
that,
it's
man.
Absolutely.
great.
They're for
yeah.
sale, but you got to call me, and then I'll.
This
ask,
is his agent. yeah.
Honestly, I'm super jealous of what you're doing.
Well, both
Quitting,
of you.
Like if I could just quit everything and just hit the road and survive on my photography, I would. So the fact that you have just quit everything you're doing and you're following your passion. Anybody who follows their passion and loves what they do is just, I've got mad respect for that.
Yeah.
And the fact
thank
that you're
you.
able to, make a living on it.
Well, that's the
I mean,
impressive part.
you're-
We're all psycho enough to be poor and try, but to
Yeah.
be able to figure it out how you can.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that's
a-
mad
you know.
impressive, dude. That's awesome.
Thank
And your
you.
shit's good too.
I
It's just I'm
appreciate
eating
that,
with my
man.
mother.
Yeah, we actually
Jesus
met
Christ,
with Patty
dude.
prior
Oh my
to coming here.
God.
She actually helped us out a
Yeah.
lot. It was really nice.
She's very informative.
super informative.
Don't let her walk on you though,
And-
Mom. You know what I mean.
and she made us think about some things regarding Mirth films, like
That
I'm
you would
like,
have no idea about.
Yeah,
but,
it's
things that we
things we
definitely
should
needed
be
to think
thinking
about.
of.
She's
Yeah.
a pretty anal lady. Love you. But no, I mean, well, my mother was basically she was like our bookkeeper and accountant. So she
Really?
was right in
Okay.
the middle of all that too. And like when Matt joined the band, we sat down and we opened up an LLC. And when you do that, there's certain legal things you need to do. You need to have basically it's
Okay.
called articles of organization. It's like basically laws for your business.
Yeah.
What happens if this happens? How are you going to handle this? Blah 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 blah. And there's all these markers you need to hit before you bring it to the Business Bureau of New York, and they look
Right.
through it and they go, "Are you
Yeah.
legit?" Blah, 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 and then they give you a license or not. So we had to do that so we could pay taxes. Mainly, we did it so we can insure ourselves. Because we were driving, and I'm like, "Yo, there's a $60,000 worth of gear.
Yeah.
What if we get and plus our van? What the fuck happens if we get stolen, robbed, accident?"
Well, that's what
Shit, a
happened.
lot.
That's what happened to Munyon, right?
Right. Them, while the Adriatic has crashed,
Oh,
Magic Beans crashed their fucking trailer. Dude, we've all fucked up big time. So what happens if that happens?
Even if it gets stolen.
Dude, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why we went through that process, and she was right there. She was right there through the whole thing.
Wow.
One, teaching us. Two, catching our fuck ups, laying it all out. Because you have no idea how to do that. My mom's business master, accounting master. She does all that shit. So I learned so much about that end of stuff just from her.
Yeah.
I also got frustrated with her, and the four of us got frustrated with her because she's my mother and very anal. But it was great. No, the two of you are going to benefit a lot from having Patty around.
Yeah. Yeah.
sure.
No,
Love you, Mom.
definitely. Shout
you.
out to Patty Merrick.
Shout out to Patty Merrick.
Come on.
Patty's some glue that no one ever would know about. For sure.
Seriously.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, I mean, in the band, too, she would be the one, solving problems when
And she
I didn't want to do it. And neither did Joe. Mom, you gotta have a mom. You gotta have a mom on the other line who's gonna fight for you.
Save the day,
And,
yeah.
she was great. And well, then I had, my two parents are, you guys have met them both. You know them both.
Yeah.
They're opposite, but they're both rocks in their own way. She was there for all the financial and all the worries, and Jim was there for everything else. I mean, you know my dad. He's the two of them
he's the
really
goat,
were
yeah.
behind the scenes, the engines of this thing. I'd get in the van on work on Monday, Tuesday, and I'd be like, bummed. He'd be like, "No, you can't."
Totally.
He'd be like, "Yo, buck up and go fuck. You got it." And he was all about. He's still all about it, dude. He thinks we're the best band ever lived.
Seriously, I mean,
guys
we
are really fucking great.
know what the greatest thing about your set at Distram was? Seeing everybody else in the crowd reacting to what
Yeah.
you guys were and screaming.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a lot of people there from our area.
Right.
It was a pretty mixed crowd.
Yeah.
And not only that, up until that point, there was not another band that packed the tent out like you
Right.
guys
Yeah.
did.
That's why.
Especially that early.
Yeah.
Getting Tough Again, listen to live at the Palace. I mean, personally, to me,
I love that
to
song.
be able, I hope
That's one of our
day,
newest
Song.
songs. I love it.
so good,
Dude,
and
yeah.
songs, and I
You guys gonna play to
Thank
Rock
you
the Dock?
of course.
I dig just everything
heard
that
that one, yeah,
Matt
so I can't
Richards
wait.
did, and
Yeah.
Blue,
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking Glass is like your fluff head. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
you know,
it's crazy how but dude, Frank,
it's
you know
like
how many
music
songs
on
we don't play
steroids.
anymore?
Yeah.
We've been through a whole era. We've been through 3 or 4 eras. We were in the original era. We were in the Mike, or Bill left. We played all Bill's songs. And then we were in the Mike era, and then and then Matt joined, and that all kind of got left behind. Dude, there was a lot of songs. Some of the ones I love. Moving On was a Mike song that is from 2012, 13 that we stopped playing. That song still I get it in my head all the time, and I think it could be perfected and worked on, and it could be a fucking great. There's so much music that has come and gone through. All of it. It's just it's nuts how this is all gone.
Is there
We're gonna break an hour, by the way. What else do we need
Awesome.
to talk about?
Well, I was going to ask you, what is one of your favorite songs from your repertoire that you like to play live? Or if you can't pick one, what's your favorite?
That I like to play live, personally, I always shoot for the heavy hitters. I'm always I'm a heavy hitter guy. I mean, you see the way I play my drums.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to want to beat the piss out of them whenever I get the chance. So, favorite songs to play live would be Excalibur,
Okay.
Breaking Glass for a while, because I like, a lot of that, but, that comes and goes. Always Excalibur. Always, what the fuck? Not Come Along. We haven't played Come Along in, like, a year.
That's the best. That's one of the best. Like, that track is like...
No, not Come On. Not Coming Home. Come Along. Love Come Along. Coming Home. Haven't played that in forever. New Gen. I don't know. I like being able to hit them. So,
Yeah.
I like hitting them. I mean, we play some sick covers too, but,
Yeah.
Blue is fun because
That's
there's the whole intro, and it's like, oh, and I get to
It's a cool intro.
Yeah, I always like the intro.
To me, that was like a song that was like, wow, I could hear that on the radio.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Getting tough again,
Thank
but
you.
like great opener at the
Thank
Disc
you.
Jam set, and I'm not just saying this.
How can you not like that kind of like southern rock? Classic.
Classic. And like,
It's
yeah.
got like Panic, everything you need in it.
Panic's in the Stereo, about 29?
About 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the night that was
freaking
written about is
awesome.
that's a book in itself. So
I gotta say, like I've listening to both shows. Maybe it was just in the moment. I think I enjoyed that Disc Jam set more than I enjoyed the Palace, dude. I was like,
there's certain
was like
people
sad
that
bed.
there's certain people that I ask
Yeah.
about how we played, because my mom's always gonna be like, oh, it's great, blah blah blah. Dad, same thing, but you don't give me the right answers. You just give me the cake. That's fine. I accept that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're like, oh, you played okay, then I know we really played shitty. You know what I mean? But I can tell by the look on your face, and Doug too. Like, if we played well, you're like, great set, man. And I'm like, all right, Frankie loved it. Frankie loved it. I'm like, yeah, exactly. But Kyle Lewis, he's the one I would, Kyle knows. He'll see this too. But Kyle's been on a bunch of gigs. Was in Colorado when we were there. He's been through the thick and the thin. He's seen the shitty. He's seen the this. I vent on him about a lot. He's one of my great friends. But he's always the one I really ask, because Kyle and I are both serious music critics.
of course.
And if we go to a lot of Fish shows and we go, that was a shitty Fish show a lot of the time. But I walked out and said, how was it? And Kyle was like, you fucking killed it. He was like, that was one of the best. And he's very detail oriented. It's like, and you guys have heard this a million. You killed it, you crushed it, you slayed it. Nailed it.
Yeah,
Your set was fire. There's like all these different like
Adjectives.
that all mean the same thing. So Kyle would be like, that set was fire because blah blah blah. Blah. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
He made me feel really good about this jam set because it was different. Not playing, dude. We were touring for 6, 7, 8 years, and then you take 2-3 months off. Try to get your head together. Whoa, I gotta go sit behind the kid again. Like, oh guys, what's up? My best friend playing music. Oh, okay. It was like, it wasn't routine.
Yeah.
Like it was in the past.
Yeah, and it was like you did something weird with the intro of Sad Bad. It wasn't like the standard. Like,
it was just slow as shit.
It was like.
You know
Matt
what?
did
Can I
some
be
keyboard
honest?
shit.
No, you know what it is? Joe, you start it too fucking slow. And he always doesn't think about that. I'm like, no, it's double time from what you're doing. So it's like, bum, bum, bum. That's going to make it, bum, 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 bum. And it needs to be quite a bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum. And like, dude, now I have fucked that intro up so many times, just like not coming in on the right time because of that. And that's one of the things that we've talked about. And it's just got to go a little bit quicker so the halftime can be on the right time. There's so much shit. that
Get
goes
it
on.
down.
So, but also that's what makes it cool when we do it a different way. And it was lagging slow like that, but it also had a feel. And it also had like a reason it was like that.
Totally.
So,
no, I agree.
Oh, there's so many, ebb and flow. All right, what else? What else?
So
you got here?
well, I guess we've talked about a lot of crap, man.
Yeah, dude. I know.
So like I guess what do you guys been listening to recently? As in
I don't know. Ask Luke. We don't listen to the same music at all.
No, I'm like rap.
let's hear
Kendrick.
about it, Doug.
Yeah, what kind of
Yeah,
rap
why
is
not?
I pumped
Kendrick.
Anderson. Yeah.
I don't know, just anything that it's weird. Like, my buddies here, they listen to,
This, that, and the other thing.
it's new. Oh, I can't remember the artist names. I just listen to the music, and I just can't even remember.
Okay.
Like, they listen to Kendrick, like Lil Yachty type.
Gotcha.
What's the name of that rap?
Mumble rap.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
Like that.
It's absolutely horrible.
It for the most part.
Some of his
it is.
friends are cool and listen to good music and come to the shows. But whatever.
Some of that is
Why
is
did you
bad.
ask him
They
about
love
this?
that.
This is embarrassing. We're
But
running
I
a
like
podcast.
every now and then there's a good. I just like something because my love of driving. Anything that you can drive to, something. Honestly, I don't even listen to the lyrics. I just listen to the beats.
That's cool.
That's,
Beats, and if
that's
there's
way
like,
better.
Same.
It is good.
if there's like,
When I
you
have
know,
to listen to that shit, I listen to the beats.
Yeah.
you know,
Beats
like
are good.
I'll tune into a couple of words here and there, but mostly it's just like just chilling, cruising. My buddies back in college, they were Biggie, Tupac, and just like
Biggie's the only guy I like.
I will fucking kill
Only
you
rapper I
rap,
like.
and I
Biggie,
really
yeah.
mean I'm gonna fucking kill you rap, like ghetto, like
And then I'm
you know,
coming. They're taking
Nas,
to knock us. And
like
if you resist it,
Vinny
baka,
Paz.
baka.
like just
Give me the loop, yeah.
Like-
Tell him Biggie took it. What the fuck you gonna do?
like I will cut you.
Yeah.
I've got guns everywhere in all of my music videos.
That's what's up.
Like that's them. So I like a little bit of that. Like back in high school, I was like Pix 106, rock.
Uncle Vito. Yeah.
So let me know when you are
ready.
You know, I listen to
Ario's
whatever's good. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that song's baller.
Speaking of good bands and who I want to get out to next year's Rock the Dock, my buddy's girlfriend's band out in Colorado, Niceness,
Okay.
reggae singer.
Awesome.
Look them up.
All right.
Look them up. I'm
Definitely.
gonna try to get them over here. Like her whole band is made up of like dads and grandpas and like local people.
I don't know if they're gonna
who are
travel very
like,
well.
she said call them early. They're gonna try to set up an East Coast tour,
Oh yeah.
so they're already
That's
here.
pretty sweet.
Awesome.
But
I'm all about that.
look her. I know she's only got like one YouTube
Niceness.
video, but Niceness. That's. I mean, you
Awesome.
meet this chick and just super nice, super down to earth. Tibetan flags all over her property, dreads for days, and you listen to her talk. She's very quiet. You know, meek, kind of. You know, doesn't really talk a lot. She's got some pipes on her.
She whips the belt out and just beats the shit out of her.
we saw a show of hers at Durango at the Animus Theater, and
Dude, how about that place?
fuck, that place is dope.
How about that place?
That place is
You ever
dope.
hear what happened to us there?
No.
I'll tell you at home, not on the TVs.
You did play
No,
there.
yeah, we did. It was crazy. Don't look at me like that.
I wasn't
Frank.
out there for that one. You guys were up at
I'll tell you when
Crested
this.
View, and I rolled my car and I couldn't come up
different
and
year.
drive up to you.
Yeah, no.
2017
different years.
when I rolled my
Yeah,
car, I
that-
tried driving upside down and it didn't
16
work.
we're in Animus.
Oh
17 we're
my-
in.
So what happened?
No.
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 Okay, looks like we're not talking
I'm gonna
about
fart really bad.
I've been having.
it. So you rolled your car.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What was that like?
It was like that. Shitty.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
it
That's
just.
crazy.
I mean, yeah.
Why are we getting on this? What else is here?
So let's hear.
That's personal, Frankie. You know, what's as
All right,
personal
all right.
as
What's
me
going on
invading
here?
your space with this fart.
Thank you. For,
All right, I'm gonna
for
talk
those
about that.
watching
All
or
right, more
listening
Rock the Dock
and not
stuff.
smelling.
All right, that's an hour. We're gonna wrap this up here pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I just want to continue. What have you been listening to, Greg?
There.
What have
Farts
I
new
listened
Anything in
to
particular? Been getting ready for the SPAC
I will
shows,
never.
or-
No. If I'm listening to Fish, I'm listening to like 91 through 99 Fish. You know, like
You got
that's just
a
Apple
particular
Mu-
show?
Boise 99. I've been on a lot.
Okay.
The raps. Yeah, I can show you right now.
Honestly, I will have to say this, and I'm not just sucking your dick or nothing. I fucking hated jam bands back in college. I would go, like, Max Creek or someone like that would be playing, and my friends would drag me to that. And I don't do any drugs.
How do you not like Max Creek?
I just drank. They were so fucking boring, dude.
Not really.
And
Your
everyone's
dad likes
like
Max Creek.
popping drugs and smoking weed. And I'm just sitting there with my Yinglings, and I'm just like,
Man.
this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I can't fucking dance to this shit. Like all these people are
Learn
twirling
quick.
around.
Yeah.
I was like, this is why they take drugs to stand this music.
Ah.
And
God,
honestly,
but now-
still don't like.
But loves 45.
I don't like Grateful Dead.
But my
a couple
boy
of their
loves
songs are
45.
tight. Fish. It was Formula 5 that I was like I found
the
myself
palatable
like
jam band.
I found myself like
These
moving
guys rock.
and dancing a little
They're
bit.
not
to it.
jamming. They're just rocking.
I was just like,
they're just playing.
all right,
This is a couple
this
guys
is-
out there being a couple guys.
This is way better than like I don't fuck fish. I don't like fish.
Hey, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
No,
It's
no,
understandable.
it's
but
not.
these guys like they're like the good in between like
Yeah.
guys like me, rap, rock, reggae. I know
Totally.
it's similar vibes
Oh yeah.
with rock, but
I mean, we all grew up on
like-
rock and roll, like
yeah.
it's
like just
Tough to get away from
hippie
that.
jams.
Yeah.
I can't get into them, but these guys like I can appreciate the talent and the skill that these guys have now thanks to these guys.
totally.
Right.
And I'll find myself moving a little bit. I don't dance because that's atrocious. You don't want that. You don't want that. I got to
Yeah.
be dead nuts drunk
I want to see that.
to dance and twirl
So
and
if
look
you
like
want
that,
to
but, like,
see, if you want Luke Dow to enjoy jam bands,
him
him,
drunk
buy him a
at Rock the
shot.
Dog.
Yeah, get
Oh
Rock
my
the
God.
Dog. Yeah, and Doug, what have you been listening to?
Dude, I checked out the Joe Rogan podcast. He had John Witherspoon and his son JD.
What a great episode. We
Dude,
listened on our
what-
way to this jam. That was really good.
And if you guys don't know, that's the Pops from Friday. Dude, hilarious fucking guy. Other than that, dude, just you know what show actually my girlfriend got me into?
What's that?
Grey's Anatomy. I
heard it's a pretty good
No,
job.
yeah.
I watched it
trust
too,
me,
but this
trust me,
dude, that's like 10 years old.
Dude, yeah, I know.
We're
I've been not watching that show for a while for a reason I've been told many times, but like, it's actually a good fucking show.
No,
Like,
dude,
I've been
yeah,
addicted.
no shit.
Like,
That's awesome. It's awesome.
it's really great content.
Same thing
Yeah.
with True Blood.
Never seen it.
You only like it because your girlfriend made you watch it. That's why I like New Girl.
my ex-girlfriend made me watch that too, but
All right, what else is on this thing?
Let's see. I
We've
don't know,
literally talked
man.
about
We've
all
talked
those
about
things, bud.
so much stuff.
Okay.
You guys been watching anything or
No, the hockey game's
Oh,
on right now, and I want to see who's
hockey?
going to win.
So
Oh.
okay,
Chernobyl.
right now,
Watch
yeah.
that
So
on
we
that
I
got
haven't yet.
Chernobyl, gotta watch Chernobyl. It's
Chernobyl?
fucking
Okay.
powerful.
So
Oh.
what's it on?
It's HBO.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh.
like a limited series.
Yeah, all music I've been listening to. Eric Badu, Roots, and Fugees.
sick.
Wyclef, I have that song. I've been gone to November, I've been gone to November, I've been gone to November. So I kind of went on a kick for that. So, but that's it. That's all I want to say.
All
Also,
right,
Hunch,
yeah.
join us. That's all I'm saying. I got paid $30 just to say those words. So on live TV.
Now, if you say it a couple more times, you get
I've been
30
gone
bucks
to
per,
November,
or-
I've been gone to November, to November, and a house in the joint. Yeah, probably.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
How you guys
So,
feeling? I'm feeling great. Rock the Dock, July
Feeling
12th.
good.
Be
Rock
there.
12th. And we want to end this episode off on just some tunes. We're going to take it back live at the Palace. What was it? November
27th.
23rd.
I thought it was
3rd.
23rd.
No.
24th.
25th.
23rd, 24th. So, if you guys didn't know, just a little backstory. These guys played Thanksgiving. Actually, no, Black Friday shows
Black
at the
Friday.
Hollow for the longest time, even
Longest
at the
time.
Bayou.
Yeah.
It was the Bayou, right?
Yeah,
So,
Bayou Hana.
So they took the step up in 2018, opened for the Disco Biscuits at the Palace Theater, and it
was great.
I gotta say, hearing the crowd react at that capacity, I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Fucking
These
awesome,
guys,
man.
Oh,
man.
Frank,
like,
you.
These freaking guys.
Frankie.
You guys, I mean, how can you not like be
Oh,
like
Frankie.
these guys are sick,
Oh,
dude?
you.
This is it.
Everybody from our community in Lake George was pretty much there supporting these guys.
Felt good, man.
Thank
That was a
you
cool
guys
step.
for everything.
Thank you.
And we're so happy
Thank you.
that you guys are getting
We're happy.
getting your minds, and in check and just just thinking about your own mental health. That's
Gotcha.
so important. Take a break sometimes.
Thank you.
You don't need to stress yourself
Rock
out.
the Dock, July 12th.
Rock
coming
the
back.
Dock July
Be there,
12th
everybody. Pounds all around.
get
Pounds all around.
get Luke Dow drunk.
Yeah, get Luke Dow drunk.
All right, so you get the tunes ready, Doug.
And we're gonna start playing.
Start playing how we sounding. Good.
Frank.
All right, guys. This has been the Mirth Films Kind of
you all
Live,
so
Kind
much.
of Living podcast with Doug, myself, and thank you guys again for coming on once again. Rock the Dock, July 12th, 2019, Lake George Steamboat Company in Lake George, New York. Go check it out. Enjoy the tunes. This is Breaking Glass
Yeet yeet.
By Formula 5.
by Formula 5. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Change the path of your life when you aren't happy with where you're at. Each mistake's led by another one. It's wake up to go to work and my car won't start. I've got no money, maybe I should stop going to the bar. I doubt it, cause I drink more than I think. Some say that's not very smart, at least I'm gonna have to go to work today. I'm involved for my own problems, kicking my own ass. I desperately try to solve them, now I'm breaking glass. Is it really real? Everything that I feel, this may all be an illusion, only time can heal. the center. We are not defined by our extremes. Our poor actions always have the chance to be redeemed. I'm at fault for my own problems, kicking my own ass. I desperately try to solve them, but now I'm breaking glass. Is it really real? Everything that I feel, this may all be an illusion. Only time can heal. I'm a catalyst for destruction. Only time can heal. I'm a catalyst for destruction. Only time can heal. I'm a catalyst for destruction. Only time can heal. I'm a catalyst for destruction. Only time can. Destruction, now I'm breaking glass. I'm a catalyst for destruction, but now I'm breaking glass. I'm a catalyst for destruction, but now I'm breaking glass. I'm a catalyst for destruction, now I'm breaking. Thank you all, we had a great time. See you later.